Happy birthday, Black Ops 6 Zombies. Today marks the 1-year anniversary of this game, and it's had some highs, it's had some lows. Today is going to be a very different video to what I normally do. As you can see, I got the face cam on today. I was thinking about doing it without a t-shirt on, but the fangirls will have to wait a little bit longer for that one, I'm sorry. Subscribe to my OnlyFans page. Who said that? Today we're going to take a trip down memory lane, I think is the best way of describing it. My first ever video on this game was actually published on the 26th of October. But this game came out on the 25th in most areas. I think some it was like 26th, time zones. Bleh. We're going to be going on Standard, Liberty Falls. We're going to be going in with Weaver and our start pistol, just like I did 1 year ago today, and we're gonna reminisce. All right, we're gonna think about all kinds of things Black Ops 6. It's gonna be not to shamelessly rip off my favorite YouTuber, but this is gonna be like an illusion whip and chill. All right, we're chilling out, we're taking it slow. All right, there'll be no rage. I can't promise that one, but there shouldn't be much rage, and we're gonna have a good time. We're going to remember how amazing Black Ops 6 was to start with. We're going to talk about meta guns throughout the seasons, like new maps. We're going to talk about where the game stands now and Black Ops 7 and looking forward. So, this is going to be an interesting one. Blanchard, it's a fucking pleasure to meet you on this day, brother. Happy 1-year birthday. I'm looking at Blanchard's character on the screen right now. I just like making eye contact with him, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, I've got a sight on as well. That's not cheating, okay? That we're allowed to do that. The first time I ever played this game as well was on the Xbox 360. It was the Xbox One, right? I had a pretty bad Xbox, and I streamed it and just took the clips. I didn't have a PC. It looks much nicer now. The frame rate's better. Of course, I'll be throwing up clips of that as and when. It's funny because back in the day, I think I died twice in my first video. Oh, that's hot, actually. Do that shit again. I didn't make it past like round 12, so it's just this game, bro. I started playing this game at about 200 subscribers, I think, somewhere around there, because I know my 200 sub special was like an Apex Legends video, and that was before this, I think. Oh my god. I mean, the Star Pistol's been buffed a lot since the start of the game as well, so we're gonna be laughing once we're Pack-a-Punched, but until then, we're gonna be sucking dick. Of course, nothing really special in this thing, just the stock version with the sight. Of course, I need the sight. I'm blind as shit. Just don't switch to my melee. Actually, I didn't know how to switch to my melee weapon when I first played this game, so it was a lot different to Cold War Zombies. Actually, Cold War Zombies didn't have like a select melee weapon. You had to go in with a melee weapon. So that's another thing that I do like about this game. When Black Ops 6 came out, people were fucking stoked, bro. People were so excited for this game to come out. And this game didn't disappoint. The start maps on this game and the boss fight for Terminus, and this game was incredible, bro. I didn't like Terminus too much back in the day, just because, you know, Liberty Falls, haha, fun, easy map for terrible dogshit players. Your boy was one of those players. But the camo grind on this game was so much fun, and that really is what like propelled the channel. We started obviously, like I said, around 200 subs. Let me not miss these shots here. I'll take that. Oh no. I gotta go the traditional way, bro. I gotta go the way we went the first time ever. We went this way. We bought a Tanto off the wall, but I have my Tanto build on, so that wouldn't be exactly accurate, but do you know what? We're just gonna do it anyways. I have my fucking binary trigger on this thing. I love but this is going to be a conversion kit we're going to be doing soon as well, by the way, because this gun is disgusting, and I think a lot of people forget about it. It's really, really good. I just want to do this until I get the Star Pistol packed, because I don't want to cheese it, bro. I don't want to cheese it. Actually, I don't want to cheese it at all. Let me go buy some ammo for this thing, and we'll move forward. But the game started out great. I mean, even season 1, was it, that we got Citadel? Season 1 was incredible as well, and then season 2 with the Tomb. Let's forget about that one. Shattered Veil was very hype. I think a lot of people came back for Shattered Veil. I saw a lot of popping ass content back in the day. I scooped loose change. That I also did that in my first video. Wait, so here's the test. Get a little bit of loose change. I think fuck loose change is still a thing. I would have probably dropped the game. I paid a lot of money for this game. We definitely grabbed PhD in the first video, bro, and I remember because that's exactly how I fucking died. Do that shit again. The Tomb was pretty terrible, like, you know, I mean, not because the Tomb's a bad map. I didn't like the Tomb map to start with at all. Like, The Tomb was awful, in my opinion. But it's grown on me a lot since. Tomb's actually quite a lot of fun now. It was just like it was like at a time when the game was in like budget cuts and shit like that, and it made it so. Oh my god. I'm not good at these types of videos, bro. I swear down. That was like the voice actor layouts as well. I think that's when the Sam voice actor got changed, unfortunately. Julia something or other, I think her name was. Don't tell me that decoy fucking bounced off his head. Nice one. We'll have a little bit more fun with this pistol in a bit here, I promise. I got no pumpkins dropping, which is a concept that wasn't even a thing back in the day. Shall I do it? I'm gonna recreate my fucking initial death. Oh, I nearly did as well. Nice. Did I really just take out that whole crowd? That was sick, bro. Shattered Veil was great, though. Obviously, Shattered Veil came out in season 3, I think. Season 3 was a hit with people, bro. Season 3 was amazing. I don't like Shattered Veil now, though, is the thing. Shattered Veil was great when it came out, and then it kind of sucks looking back on it. But, you know, people were just hyped to get voice acting again, and having what's the word? I'm bad with words, bro. I need my thesaurus. Having, like, safety in their job, you know, the voice actors. And people were like, this was a time when people were thinking, you know, even like the Weaver voice actor and the Dr. Gray voice actor and stuff like that, they're all going to be like sacked off and shit. It was worrying. It was a worrying time, but you know, what came out after? Reckoning came out. Reckoning was fun. Reckoning is a lot of fun. I do really like Reckoning and the Easter egg. It's very difficult, much more difficult than the rest of them. I think in terms of my favorite maps, ranking them from, I'll give you my ranking now, and then the ranking that I think I would have given the maps at the start. Oh, hey, Dennis Riffle. Dennis Riffle! You can disappear, bro. I'm not gonna kill you. You can live today, my son. Back in the day, my rankings would have been probably Liberty Falls, like top. Liberty Falls, I loved Liberty Falls. It was my favorite map, and I would not play any other map, bro. Even when Citadel was out, and I love Citadel. Probably would have went Shattered Veil, honestly. Which is, you know, terrible. I don't agree with that today now at all. I think then it would have went Reckoning. I like Reckoning a lot, and I would have liked it back in the day. That's kind of the kind of shit that I like. It reminded me of Mauer de Toten quite a lot, like with all the moving around buildings and shit. And then Terminus, the Tomb, or sorry, Citadel, Terminus, and then the Tomb, but that's only because I really hated Terminus back in the day, and now it's one of my literal all-time favorites. Now, though, I'd probably rank... Shit, what's my favorite map? Citadel, Terminus, Reckoning, Liberty Falls, Tomb, Shattered Veil. I don't like Shattered Veil. I like the boss fight. The boss fight's cool. The Easter egg sucks cock. The map itself is alright. And I only especially loved it back in the day because that's when Double Tap came out. Double Tap coming out was a massive hit, you know. Let's talk about like meta guns and shit though. Back in the day we had, I think it was the GS pistol. The GS pistol was the meta for a long time. The Maelstrom came out in season 1, I believe, and that thing obviously now today, most broken gun, and has remained on that platform for years. A year. But it used to suck dick when it came out, and the ASG shotgun was the kind of go-to. And now, no, you don't even hear about that gun anymore, bro. I'm really trying to get this thing pack-a-punched, bro. I'm about to throw up at this rate. This is pissing me off. We're chilling out. We're taking it slow, alright? There'll be no rage. No rage. No rage. No rage. Liar. I said I wouldn't get mad, bro. I said I wouldn't get mad. I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna stick to that. I swear. Look at this crowd of zombies, bro. They're all laughing at me, right? I'm doing that. Fuck you guys. The thumbnail, oh, sorry. The face cam's also in a different place than it normally would be. Even, you know, after the game came out. Seasons and seasons later, we did a face cam reveal and stuff like that. I used to have it down a little bit down below me. But now I've got it in the top right. Because, yeah, I'm a professional now. Dickhead. Twat. Oh, my God. I can finally pack a punch, bro. Oh, fucking save me. Pack 1! We never used to do that. I don't know where that came from. I don't know why I started doing that, bro. I like it. I'll keep doing it. But then I think the belt fed, when it got buffed, was also a meta gun. A very meta gun as well. I think even the PP was like one of the most meta guns to start with. People were like really fucking with that thing. And the camogram was so amazing, man. We had what, the little knife and the baseball bat. So good, dude. The Striders and the GS, or not the GS, sorry. And the other pistol, the Grakova. Worst guns of all time. Now probably some of the most meta. It's just crazy how the meta can shift that crazily. The Krieg was also incredibly good. The C9, the XM4, like just the stock standard assault rifles and SMGs. Oh my fucking days, bro. Please don't tell me I'm gonna die at round fucking 9 like I did back in the day, dog. My most popular video of all time, a Black Ops 7 video. We'll talk about my most popular Black Ops 6 video though. Best Black Ops 6 video I ever did was the snipers, every single blank to opal in a single game. That series took off like crazy. That kind of what propelled my channel. That's where I went from like 800 subs to 1,000 in a day, which was crazy. Probably some of the most mental shit I've ever seen. Never gonna... Yeah, suck my dick. Never gonna be able to recreate that, by the way. We'll have some awesome videos for the Black Ops 7 camo grind, but takes me on to Black Ops 7, though. Black Ops 7 coming out, and the state of Black Ops 6 now. Black Ops 6 now is just a cesspit, bro. You've got some loyal, diehard fans, like your boy. I fucking love this game, and I'll die on that hill. But then you've got the TikTok hive mind, you know. They see anything Black Ops, and then they're like, they shit their little pants, type a hateful comment to, you know, to whomever will listen, and in that comment there will be 3 digits. Okay, there will be 3 digits in no particular order: F, 6, and B. I'm pretty sure you can fucking jumble them around and figure out what I'm talking about. I think I've seen the phrase "see y'all on BF6" more than I've seen my own mother at this point. It's crazy. And I always say, bro, every single time I see it, I would be on Battlefield 6 if I was a COD multiplayer player, right? I'm under absolutely zero illusion the Battlefield 6 is probably infinitely better than COD multiplayer, right? No one plays Call of Duty for the multiplayer, dog. And if Battlefield 6 had zombies in it, bro, oh, we all fucking moving. But no, this game still has zombies, and zombies is still incredible, and I will die on that hill. And I want to be that voice for people, you know, because there's a lot of hate and a lot of sadness in the community now, because Treyarch and Activision, they're doing some peculiar things right now, but we gotta stay strong, and we gotta believe, bro. Black Ops 7, I humbly believe, looks incredible, and I haven't even watched, like, I've watched the trailer, I've played it for myself, and it's I love it. I love it to pieces. That's my kind of shit, you know. That's like, that's the kind of shit I want to be playing, like a cool camo grind. The map's apparently supposed to be really good. I mean, the camos look great. No, you know, not to that saying, well, Black Ops 7 is gonna be the best game ever because it looks like the camos are good. Don't know what the camo grind is, don't know what, like, how many camos there are going to be and stuff like that, but I'm so looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are too, because I have fond memories of this game, bro. I have very fond memories of this game, and since I started playing this game, I've gone up 4,500 subscribers, so that's a thank you to you guys. Thank you so much. This video, I'm under, you know, no disillusion that this video is probably going to do much worse than the rest of the videos that I do, just because it's more of a chill, laid-back, talky one. No one gives a fuck about my opinion. It's the, funny, loud, shit at COD rage guy, right? That's what I am, and I'm more than happy to take that spot. Can we just take a vehicle and hightail it the fuck out of here, bro? That'd be kind of sick. Like I get that, right? But I just feel like we've come a long way, and I want to say thank you. And even if this video does badly, it's something I want to get off my chest. You know, talking about it's a happy birthday, bro. The game, my favorite game at the moment, the most enjoyable to play game, the only game I really fucking play. And it's 1 year. It's been 1 year since it came out, and I had to talk about it, bro. And I'm sure you'll see a lot of other videos like this today. And if you watched this far, I just want to say thank you. What else is there to talk about? I guess looking forward, right? We've done the Black Ops 6 current state. I think looking forward, high hopes is the only thing that I could possibly have, because, you know, I don't really want to switch games. I could, you know, if Garden Warfare 3 came out, that would be my shit, dog. I'd be on that every single day. I'm gonna kick your ass, Mr. Mangler. But I hope Black Ops 7 can be for a lot of people what Black Ops 6 was for me. A game where I felt like I could just play and just be happy, you know. I think this game is an objective improvement on Black Ops Cold War Zombies. Cold War Zombies is my favorite game of all time. Genuinely, some of the most fun I've ever had just playing a game. And I played that, like, years after it had fully came out and Season 6 was over and everything. It was just so fun, bro. But the only thing I'd say holding this game back that I really hope to see in Black Ops 7 is that this game doesn't have, like, any other game modes, right? We're getting Dead Ops Arcade again. That's going to be exciting. I think Outbreak and, like, Onslaught and stuff like that would be so much fun. Utilize the assets that they already have, you know? That's what game companies love doing. They will spam the assets that they already have. So, you know, it just saves on, like, money. And what the fuck is this Abomination doing? He's floating, bro. That's cheating, surely. Use the multiplayer maps, bro, and make Onslaught. Like, Onslaught was so much fun. Use the assets from Black Ops Cold War. Use the assets that you have in the current game, Black Ops 7, for the multiplayer maps. Imagine the high-tech multiplayer maps in Black Ops 7 and having that as, like, zombies maps for Onslaught. Bro, that would be so much fun. I'd play the shit out of that. They just need to put effort in, bro. They just need to work hard. And that's what I fear. Because of course this game's a money printer for them. They can just make however much money. But there are people relying on this game, you know, being good. Your fucking boy is relying on this game being good. Imagine everyone like hates this game and then they just like leave and then I just die. Like I just like fucking combust, bro. But as it stands, for 1 year down the line, this game, the trajectory of it, I'd say if you gave it a line of best fit, there you go, that one's for all my mathematicians in the audience. If you stuck a line of best fit on this bitch, it would be a downwards one. And they need to stop that from happening next time. That's kind of the biggest takeaway I could give. Don't make the game just a hype fest where people play for a season and then drop it. Keep the hype up. Make shit like exciting, bro. And lock the in on zombies, bro. That's all people want to play. No one gives a shit about multiplayer, bro. I touched multiplayer on this game twice, and I'm pretty sure it gave me rabies and then HIV, bro. I probably can't even say those words on YouTube without getting demonetized. Why is there an exfil at round 17? What am I playing, bro? This game sucks. I'm just playing, of course. I don't know what the... Bro, I can't believe it's only round 17, dog. How long have I been playing for? 21 minutes. God damn. The new enemy types and weapons we got over the course of this game as well, bro. I love it. I fucking love it. What did we get? We got the Elder Disciple. I know that's like a kind of a redo of the Disciple from Cold War and probably earlier on. Again, I'm a fucking new gen. Give me a break. Game was... Oh, sorry, they were so good. And it's like a great twist. Like he can summon shit, he can level shit up and transform it into something else. Great. Like I love that. You know, reuse those assets, make something good of it. Doppelgas, I mean, Doppelgas were exciting. I did enjoy those. Vermin and Parasites, you know, I wouldn't be missing them if they showed up in the next game. But then that's just because they're a pain in the ass. Every game needs that kind of stuff, you know. We got the Klaus and Uber Klaus rounds. Oh my god, so good. Uber Klaus is probably one of the most fun bosses to fight. Because it's just so... He's such like a pain in the ass to fight. But once you break that shoulder pad, like, yes. You break the other one, yes. I can fuck you now. And it's just so enjoyable, bro. They've done some really good things on this game. They just need to create new shit. What people were so disappointed about is the fact that Terminus was... Oh, sorry. Liberty Falls was Manglers and Abominations. Terminus was Manglers and Amalgams. Then it was Doppelgast and Amalgams. Then it was Doppelgast and Amalgams again. And then it was Elder Disciples and fucking Doppelgast. And then... What was it? Reckoning. Someone remind me what special spawns are. It's fucking Doppelgast again. You have to be shitting me. We need unique shit every single season, bro. Make every single map something new. Exactly like Cold War, bro. We had, what were those big guys? It was, what, D-Machine was... Oh, God. I'm gonna have to remember what the special on that map was. You had the Splitty guys. I think that was it. I don't think you had specials on that map, really. I could be wrong, though. Someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Can you fucking die already, please, big dog? It's a pain in my ass, bruh. And then Firebase, you had Manglers and Mimics, which was cool, you know. No special bosses, because you had to fight Order every, like, 6 or 7 rounds. Every 5 to 6 rounds. And then we have Mauer de Toten. Probably one of the greatest fucking maps of all time. Not to sound like a Mauer de Toten glazer, but I'm a Mauer de Toten glazer. That map is impeccable. I hated it to start out with as well. That shit grew on me like a fucking fungus, dog. That map is so good. What was it? The Krasny. Awesome boss. Incredibly fun. Panzers from Black Ops 2, 3? I think it's... I saw it in Black Ops 3, but I don't know if it, you know, predated that. And obviously you had Manglers and Disciples, and I'm pretty sure Mimics spawned, and, you know, just the works. It was amazing fun. And then you had Forsaken, which was all of the past things, the further you went in the rounds, plus Abominations. New boss type. Every single map had something new, and it was amazing. And then the seasons where they didn't have maps, like in this game, season 4 and 5 or something like that, all we got was a new game mode. We had the Mo boss fight. Who gives a shit, bro? And then we had Grief. Probably one of the worst game modes I've ever seen in my fucking life. I could probably go into Scratch right now and program a better game mode, because Grief makes me want to do despicable things to my toenails. They gave us, instead of just a game mode, they gave us entirely new quests. And what was it? It was freaking Outbreak, bro. It was Outbreak, and Outbreak's probably one of the craziest things a Black Ops Zombies game has ever done. Probably one of the biggest wins in modern zombies history. It's so good. If I could choose one game mode to play for the rest of my life that wasn't round-based, it wouldn't be fucking Fighting Mo. It wouldn't be Grief. It'd be any of the game modes we've ever seen in these games. it would be Outbreak or it would be Onslaught. Something Cold War Zombies did so perfectly, bro. Everything about that game was just perfection. If I wish I could have played that game for the channel, but I was probably 12 years old. I've also made a big lie to my community that I think they believed. In live streams, I'm pretty sure I've convinced my chat that I was like 30 years old. So I'm 21. Alright, what's 9 plus 10? That's how old I am. I was a little baby boy when Cold War came out. Okay, not that young, but it was COVID, bro. I was like 15. No one wants to listen to a squeaky 15-year-old. Yes, I hit puberty late. What about it? The game was chef's kiss, bro. The game was chef's kiss, and we need Black Ops 7 to do that. If Black Ops 7 let's say Black Ops 7 has 6 maps, okay? Let's say they go absolutely fucking off the rails, bro. And they have 6 maps and they're like, "Ooh, this map's so good. Ooh, this map's so good." If the special rounds on the first map, so the first map, get this, guess what fucking special zombie we've got on the first map. I'll give you one half of a guess. It's Doppelgasts. It's Doppelgasts again. That's fine, whatever. Don't do them in any of the other maps. Simple, right? You can have them in the other maps. God, do you know how sick it would be? We haven't had a single map on this game where it's had Doppelgasts and Manglers and... well, that's all the specials we've had on this map.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro! This game let itself down, bro. They reused assets and were lazy in the places they shouldn't have reused assets. Reuse your maps, make Onslaught, bro. How many times do I have to say it? So that's kind of the negatives of this game. For laziness, I think. Because Cold War was perfection, bro. Cold War... and a lot of people hated on Cold War as well. If people could have seen Black Ops 6 Zombies, they would not have hated on Cold War Zombies nearly as much. The Zersa, though. The Zersa is an incredible idea. It's like a farmy kind of map, you know? How sick is it that there's a zombie bear as a thing that you have to fight, and he has like a cool new thing that you have to, you know, kill him, like... the Abomination, you gotta hit his heads when they're glowing, right? That's cool. The Zersa's like, hit his little glowy spots, stun him so he stands up so you can shoot his belly, where there's critical damage. So good, so, like, creative. We just need to see that on every single map going forward. If the next 3 maps have the Zersa as the elite, bro, I'm not gonna play the fucking game. It's just so fucking medial and pointless at that point. It can just be so disappointing at times, you know. I don't care if they even bring back old shit. Bring back the splitty guy, the Megaton. Bring back the Abomination. Bring back whatever you want to bring back, dog. Just be unique for each one. You can't just keep spamming Doppelgasts. Doppelgasts aren't even cool, bro. They don't do anything cool. They explode. I fucking explode on a Sunday night, dog. You're not special, bro. Any teenager, as soon as he learns where his dick is, he knows how to explode. That's not a special gimmick. That's not a cool gimmick. What else does the Doppelgast do? He shoots his load. Well, I got fucking news for you. Alex fell at 26 here because I feel like I am just rambling at this point. I hope I've made some coherent points because there is a lot that I had to get off my chest. I love this game to pieces, bro. This game, you know, without this game, I'd be a nobody, right? That's where it stands. I haven't done this yet. I might as well do this. And I'm so blessed to be in the position where I am. And we're only going to keep going it forward. I ain't stopping until I'm at the fucking top, baby. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration. I'm going to keep it going, though. I'm going to keep it going until I die, right? But the goddamn developers need to do their part too. They need to carry. They need to do some cool shit with the new game. And they can be lazy, bro. They can be lazy. Laziness is the killer of creativity. There you go. Boom. Put that in the Illusion Whip quote book. What do you mean there's not an Illusion Whip quote book? I was never ever disappointed with this game. But, oh boy, could it have done a lot of things better. It's like tough love, you know. You gotta... and criticism. This is constructive criticism. This isn't me shitting on the game like a lot of people would just do. Like, oh, Black Ops 6, worst game ever. Makes me want to hang from the ceiling. It's like, no, that's a bit of a stretch. Because I genuinely just want to see the best for this series. Because Zombies is my favorite game of all time. I just love going into a PvE mode where I can... upgrade my guns and customize my guns and work towards making my guns look cool as well. Such a great, fun concept that I've always been craving. Even as a kid, when I was playing multiplayer games like Fortnite and shit like that, I always wanted just a game where I could load in, kill a bunch of shit, and go out with new resources or new progression or something like that. And that's exactly what Zombies is, right? But the replay factor on like Cold War Zombies, if I could record videos on Cold War Zombies that did as well as Black Ops 6, I would. I would play that game every single fucking day. Because that game is genuinely the closest thing to zombies perfection in my opinion. This is of course my opinion. I know a lot of people don't like that game, and that's because I'm a new gen. I never played any of the early Black Ops games, and I'd probably have a very different mindset if that was the case. But Cold War is it's just so much fun, bro. It did every single thing right. And this game just missed out on that, and I think there's a lot to learn from Black Ops 6, and I do really hope, I sincerely hope the developers are thinking about it, because it is something that is so important, because Black Ops 7, I hate to say it, is probably the most make or break game that they have. People were saying it about Black Ops 6, but people loved Black Ops 6 to start with. People are clowning on Black Ops 7 before it's even come out, and that's what's so scary, because this game is so make or break for them. If this game sucks, especially zombies-wise, because zombies is all that's keeping them afloat right now. If this game sucks zombies-wise, it's probably over for the Black Ops series. So, but anyway, doom and gloom out of the way. Thank you so much for watching if you have. I hope you enjoyed this more laid-back kind of style video. If you want to see more of these, let your boy know down in the comments. I can bring Facecam back if you guys want, but it's always such a hassle to edit because my editing program CapCut is trash and it doesn't sync the shit right, and it takes me about an extra 2 hours. So this video is going to take me about 4 hours to edit, as simple as it was. So I do just want to say, if you did enjoy the video, like the video, subscribe if you are new around here, and thank you so much. What was my old outro? Do you know what? I'm not even going to do an outro. I'm going to let my old video play out, and we'll leave it there. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, ladies and germs. Mwah. I just want to keep playing, but I have to go back to bed. I have to go back to bed. Fuck. I forgot how to end a YouTube video. I think you should like... Yeah.